Really excited. We're excited about the group that we have, and obviously got some new faces and whatnot. So we're really excited, and I think I speak for the whole group when I say that training camp couldn't come fast enough.
What's different this year coming into this camp than it was?
Well, I know with the season that we had 2 years ago when we just kept on winning and we were out in the first round of the playoffs. Obviously, there's a lot of expectations last year coming into camp, and whether we were ready for it or not, we got off to a rocky start, and it's with the conference and the division that we're in, it's tough to get back in it. But it's a new season, and we got a different group. I'd like to say that the room is different, the experience is different. So like I said, we're extremely excited.
Is that one of the goals, to get off to a good start without putting too much pressure on yourselves to accomplish that?
Yeah, I think every team in any sport in any league are going to say that they're all going to say that the start's really important, which it is. But for us, it's about being ready for that October 8th game at home against Minnesota, and making sure that we're ready and looking forward to training camp. And I think we're going to have a lot of good meetings, a lot of good talks, and looking forward to it.
Can it be different this year?
From talking to Patrick, I think there'll be some things that'll be different. Some things will all obviously be the same, but the layout might be different. We're going to get into obviously hoping to get, you always in training camp, you always want to get into systems, and you always want to, because you're always a little rusty in the summertime. You tend to forget certain things here and there. So we're going to do some video, and we're going to make sure that everybody's on board with the systems. And we got some preseason games to get ready for Minnesota at home on the 8th. So.
Is it fast start or consistency that the team needs to concentrate on?
Well, I think it's important to realize that you don't want to be playing your best hockey of the season in the start of the season. You want to save that for late April and early May and all of May pretty much. So I think for us it's a matter of getting better with every game. It's also important to realize that you do need a good start, because you need it for as far as confidence, and that already starts in training camp and preseason.
What do you have to do personally to help ensure a good start?
Well, I think if I felt like I was more comfortable out there the second half of last season, and I feel like that helped the team as well. And if I can build off of that, and you always want to do better than you did the year before, and your personal best in previous seasons. So I don't usually set goals as far as how many goals, assists, points, whatever. But to help the team win, you got to lead the way, and I got to play my game. And if I'm not working hard enough, then I'm not going to be productive. So.
Gabe, can you speak to the depth of this team? Obviously,
Absolutely, and I think that's something that we all feel coming into camp. You look down the roster, and all of a sudden there's a depth that hasn't been there in a long time. So, and that's both in all three positions, whether it's in net, defense, or forward. So, and that's a good problem to have. I think it's something that we're excited to bring in veteran players like Boschman, Como, and Soderberg. We're excited to have some of the guys that were dealing with injuries last year, to have those guys healthy and back in the lineup. So it's going to be a very competitive camp, and I think that's a good sign for a healthy lineup. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.